gang, it is time for the video of the day. I'm your host, Greg. Welcome. Now, I know I said I was going to go live, okay? I tried it twice, and I got just barely into it. I don't even think I got 10 seconds into it. It cut me off. My Wi-Fi signal here isn't very good. So the only time I can really do a live one is when I'm somewhere where I've got a good, solid signal. Now, I may be able to do it later on in the week. I don't know. I like doing the live shows because you guys, if you're watching, I can see it on the live show. So I know who may be watching my videos each time I post them. Anyway, let me get in. I get into the gist of my video in just a minute, but I have got the cleanest truck in the fleet. I guarantee it. I lost my earbuds. You know the little white earbuds you get when you get your iPhones? I lost mine. I knew they were in this truck somewhere. I tore my bunk apart. I cleaned everything up. I mean, I went through my clothes. I went through my DVDs, my bowls, my food. I went through my drawer I got back there with all my stuff. I went through all that. Completely cleaned up my bunk. Never found it. Came up here, went through my overhead compartment, cleaned it all out. Went up over here because I got two compartments, okay? Let me show you here real quick. I got two compartments. I got this one right here, okay? And I got another one that's up here that you can't see because it's too dark. All right? But I got two compartments. And I checked both of those. Well, I got two identical ones on the other side. I checked both of those. So I finally pulled everything off. I mean, I pulled my sheets and everything off my bed. I pulled my stuff out of the passenger seat over there. All this stuff. I pulled it out of the passenger seat, put it over here on the driver's seat, and my trash was kind of built up a little bit because I hadn't crushed it down. So I crushed my trash down, and there it was. I cleaned everything in this truck. Trying to find it. Anyway, so I've got the cleanest truck in the fleet. In any event, we're back to that again. My last video, I talked about getting along and stopping all of our petty arguing and all of our petty differences. And as I'm scrolling through Facebook, I've got several groups that I'm a part of. And as I'm scrolling through Facebook, I'm reading some of the comments that people are putting on posts. And I'm thinking, you know what? Even if my video reaches half of the people I think it's gonna, people just don't get it. You know, when you're playing baseball, okay, you can have the best pitcher in the world. But if you don't have a decent catcher, you don't got much. If you don't have a decent outfield or a decent infield, you don't got much. The point is, all 9 of those players have to play together as a team. If they don't play together as a team, then it ain't going to work. Folks, it works the same way in life. If we don't work together with each other and put aside our stupid, petty little differences, we're never going to get anywhere. We're going to sit here, we're going to stagnate. I mean, in politics, the Republicans, they've got the majority, but they don't have enough majority to kick the Democrat. The Democrats don't have nothing to... Shut up and work together! What do they call it? In politics, they call it, what do they call it? Bipartisanism or something like that? Our government's never going to accomplish anything if they don't learn to work together, and they're not going to. Why? Because everybody has their own stupid little agendas. They're not in there working for us, the people, like they're supposed to be. They're in there working for whatever special interest group is paying them enough money. It's all about greed. Yeah, I'd like to have money, but I wouldn't want to be greedy. I've always said that if I ever won the lottery, I would not forget where I came from. I believe that. Because trust me, I've imagined winning the lottery. Take care of myself, get my bills paid off, take care of myself, my family. And then, who knows what I'd do from there? Who knows who I'd help out? What I'd do. Because I'd have the money to do it. You've heard the saying, money is the root of all evil. Money can do good. It's not the money that's evil. It's people's hearts that are evil. Just like, guns don't kill people. No, guns don't kill people. Fathers with beautiful daughters kill people. Guns don't kill people. You can set a gun on the front porch and say when the postman pulls up, shoot him. Guess what? The postman's going to be able to pull up, put your mail in the box, and drive away. The gun isn't going to shoot him. It's the person behind the gun. It's the person. Folks, we got to re-examine where we're at. How are we ever going to accomplish? They talk about some of the great things that we would have, by this year. I remember when I was watching the original Star Trek episodes on Netflix, and they were talking about things that would happen in the 90s, things that would happen in the early 21st century. And I laugh. We're nowhere near it. I mean, looking back to the future, 40 years into the future. And we were supposed to have flying cars and hoverboards and all this other stuff. We don't have any of that. Why? Because we're too stagnant. We won't work together. There has got to be a way to come up with a food replicator. The person that invented that invents the food replicator would be rich beyond their wildest dreams. But why? A food replicator that would solve world hunger. Well, you could just walk up to the machine and say, tea, Earl Grey, hot. And it comes out. This is Name That Actor, right? Or you go up and you say, coffee. Okay, what is it? Double strong, double sweet. Now, there may be some Star Trek fans out there that'll catch both of those. Go up to the thing and say, chocolate milk. And it spits out chocolate milk. Go up to it and say, macaroni and cheese. And it spits out macaroni and cheese. It's nutritious food. You can eat it. It would end world hunger. That'd be great. But the person is not going to come up with it. They're not going to use it to solve world hunger because they're going to be too damn greedy. They aren't going to use it to help those who really need the help. The only ones that are going to be able to afford a replicator are going to be rich people. Because they're the only ones that are going to be able to afford to buy it. Just like a computer. Back when I was young, when I was a kid, there wasn't computers in homes. I think I was in high school before I bought my first computer. It was a Tandy 1000EX. My phone that I'm recording this on has more memory than that first computer I had. And the phone cost more too. Anyway, folks, my point is, if we don't stop this petty bickering, if Joe wants to have his gun and Joe's not hurting anybody, then leave Joe alone, let him have his gun. If Joe's hurting somebody, then we got a problem. But if Joe's not hurting anybody, leave him alone, let him have his gun. Come on, people, this is stupid stuff. We've got to learn to work together. This is the second video in a row I've talked about it. It's how much it's bugging me. Why can't we work together? Well, I've babbled on for almost 11 minutes now about working together. And hopefully one day this video will get around to somebody who will catch it. And maybe those of you who are watching will share it and it'll get around and we will know that people have got it and they'll get the idea. So I'm going to wrap this up. Until next time, this is your host of the video of the day, Greg the Crazy Trucker, saying, until next time, see ya!